Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day is here. I believe it's Tuesday. Tuesday morning. Take a breath. It's another day, it's another dawning. It's time to get going, it's time to get moving. Let me make sure that this is off so we don't get disturbed. I don't like to get disturbed, do you? When I'm practicing? Sometimes. Another second here on Facebook. One moment, please. I almost forgot to do something important here for all of us. Okay.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
That just sound a little bit better. Okay. Today we're going to start off just a nice, soft, gentle flow. Come on down. On your hands, on your knees. Allow yourself to explore your breath. Try to even everything out. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, lengthen your spine. Try to feel that breath deeper. Try to feel that exhale deeper. Try to feel the spine melting into the shoulders, elbows turning back, fingers engaging. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Pointer, right arm, left leg. Inhale, extend what you can. Hold, center yourself. And down. Other side. Cow. Inhale. Cat. Exhale. Let's do a few more of these now. Standing out to plank. Push those heels, lift the knees, tuck your tail, flatten your spine. Fingertips touching, elbows rolling back. Separate the fingers, downward dog. Soften through the heels, draw the belly in. Draw the hips away. Feel the ribs stretching. Lengthen the crown. Separate those shoulders away from the ears. Soften to a crouching pose. Keep pushing the body back. Let the knees soften toward the floor. Look up to your fingers. Flatten that spine. Lunging forward with the right leg. Right to the knee. Soften down and lengthen. Breathe. Get yourself lining up. Reaching your body over to the side, just a little wider. Keep pushing the hips forward. Keep allowing yourself to reach out. If you can, flatten your spine. If you can, bend your elbows. Cow. Inhale up. Cat. Exhale. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Pointer. Left leg. Right arm. Draw your belly in. Heel. Flatten your spine. Chin to your throat. Extend. Gently. Downward dog. Now, pushing the heels down, draw the back of the thighs up. Knees, chest, chin. Soften the knees, in your chest, elbows off the floor. Scoop all the way up to cobra. Downward dog. Cow. Cat. Push away from the floor. Hands, knees, feet. Cow. Cat. Downward dog. Now, right leg, inhale up to the sky. Can you turn on your side? Can you look underneath your right arm? Can you pull your foot to the floor? Downward dog. Feel the big toes, the inner heels, or the back of the thighs. Left leg up to the sky. Heel to the floor. Turn on your side. Look underneath your left arm. Soften down. First child's pose. Down. Draw the belly in. Keep the arms long. Lengthen further if you can. Shoulders back. Forehead to the floor. Take a deep breath as we come back up. Tabletop. Watch yourself. Cow. Cat. Cow. cat, downward dog, okay, rolling the back from the tail to the shoulders, up and forward, bring your right knee in. Come back out, reach up to the sky. Exhale forward. Inhale back. This time as we lift the leg, lift up your eyes. Down to the floor, child's pose. Wide knees, close toes. Lengthen. Let the hips sway from side to side. Inhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Looking upward, here we go. Travel forward. Inhale, back it up. Travel forward. Inhale, travel back and up. Look up this time. Look all the way up. And child's pose. Soften. Let the body sway from side to side. Inhale, come back up. Plank pose, fingers together. Stagger your feet, side plank. Bring the bottom leg forward. Reach as forward as you can. Reach back as far as you can. Downward dog. Plank. Let the leg stagger. Reach them. Reach the other leg as far as you can. Reach as far up and back as you can. And come back, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin. Stay here for a minute. Try to lift the back of the thigh, draw the belly in, reach your chin further forward. Upward dog. Lengthen all the way up. Keep those shoulders back. Get the hips off the floor. Maybe your knees off the floor. Just be careful. Shoulders back. Downward dog. Now, lunging forward with the left leg. Let your knee come to the floor. Continue traveling forward. Just like we did the other time. Now turn out to the side. Bring your body out to the side as your legs keep traveling forward. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Gently. Keep that body flat and straight when you can. Come back up. Child's pose. Lengthen, draw the belly in more. Draw the hips down further. Soften. Anchor your wrists, lift up your hands. Try to get the hands off the floor with the wrist on the floor. Pushing away. Draw the shoulders back. Gently come back up. Okay, let's have a seat. I'm going to use a blanket for my sacrum. I don't have a lot of cushion, so I don't want my sacrum to be hurt. I'm going to give myself extra cushion today. I'm going to float for a while just on my sacrum. Boat pose, okay? Boat pose. I hope everybody's doing well. It's so nice to be here. Life. Let yourself sweat today. Make yourself work. Now that you've learned a little bit more, now let's activate it all. Breathing, come on. Lifting. Make those inner thighs work. Make those toes point. Without touching the floor with your toes, just gently draw your heels back a little bit more. Lift up your chest. Offer. Offer. So whatever you can do. Here's enough. That's enough. Just make sure you're feeling it way down deep into the belly, near the pubis. Keep lifting your spine so you don't hurt your back. Whenever you need to come up, come up. Okay. Next. If you can, you're going to lift one leg. One breath. One exhale. Other leg. One breath. One exhale. Try to keep the body from moving and the arms and everything else just stored. And if you can do that, do that. Feel those thighs becoming tighter, including the belly, the lower back. Feel the lungs expanding. Feel your mind soften, the body soft up top. Right? But on at the same time. Okay. If you can, do both legs. If they separate, well, that's okay. But you keep trying to draw them together. Feel that belly. Feel the difference there. Breathe. You can stay. If you need to come down, come down. If you need to come up, come up. Join us when you're ready. Come back again. If you can extend. And come down. Soften the body forward. Let the pubis roll forward. Let that lower back stretch. If you can, lengthen the legs out as straight as you can, right? Not if you can, but as straight as you can. Find it. Notice how some things are weaker, so we got to constantly focus on strengthening those weaker areas by activating them more, so the focus is more. Now sweep the arms. Inhale, way up high, come back down. Try to reach and touch your toes if you can. Ankle, shin, knees, anything you can. Lengthen the crown a little bit more now. Lengthen the arms further. Inhale, come back up. And relax. And release. And soften. We're going to swing the legs around to the back. We're going to lay down on the belly. Okay, so I'm putting that down for my chin, my face, so that I can slide a little further. My shoulders won't touch the blanket, just my chin, my throat, my face. Laying down straight and long, I think I need to travel a little further in one direction or the other. Only because I think I'm going to kick the couch. I think that'll be okay, I'm not sure. Give me 1 second, guys. That's good. All right. Lay down. Let the chin extend forward on your mat. Let the shoulders pull forward. to the floor. Lengthen as far as you can. Lengthen the arms. Stretch the back so that you're traveling backwards like a reverse inchworm. Draw the belly in. Make fists with your hands. Push the arms down, the forearms, the wrist, the hands. Lengthen the legs the best that you can. Lengthen them and tighten them and get ready to lift them. Roll the thighs in. Make sure everything's together from the toes to the groin. Lifting the legs off the floor. Pushing more into your chest and shoulders. Working the arms more. Lift the legs. And relax. Child's pose. Keep your knees together this time. Let the arms go back. Soften. Gently. Let yourself melt. Breathing. Tuck your chin to your throat. Eye sockets to the knees. Shoulders melting down. Gently come back up. Soften. Let's extend. Extending out to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Let yourself lengthen as far as you can, but ask your shoulders to draw back. From the hips to the crown, lengthening forward minus the shoulders. Arms pushing back. Draw the belly, chest dropping. Ready? We're going to go to pigeon pose. Inhale the right leg to the sky, way up high. This time bend your knee before we go. Turn your knee up to the sky, heel towards your hip. Again, looking underneath your right arm. How much can you flare your hips open? Now pigeon pose, looking up to the fingers, all the way out. Get that knee out to the right corner, the heel into the left corner of your hip. Left hip corner. Reach back directly behind your heel with your hip and knee and heel on that left leg. Softly up we go. Use your legs to hold you as we softly draw the spine upward. Reach the arms back. Feel yourself lengthening and dropping down. Of course, if you need to use the floor, use the floor. Breathing what you can, opening what you can. And come back. Soften down to your knees, releasing your tension. Allow your hips to gently rock from side to side. From the back, left, right corner of your right hip to the front left top corner of your left hip. Forward and down, back and down. Now relax, release, and just stay. Just for a few breaths. Try to lengthen your spine. Try to keep lengthening your legs, engaging yourself, noticing more about yourself, how much your body works or doesn't work. And it's all good. We keep focusing. And come back up, downward facing dog. Gently reaching what you can. Left leg is going to come up. Turn as much on your side as you can. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Feel both legs extending away from each other. Feel the hips turning more. Feel the body turning more as the knee bends. Try to touch your opposite hip with your heel. Pushing down into your right heel more. Pigeon pose. Soften through. Wow, wow, wow. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Feel the legs taking on strength. Inhale, reach upward. Fingers on the floor if you need to. Keep trying to draw the body away from the thighs. Engaging those legs, extending those arms if you can, flexing your wrists, fingertips down, pulling the chest up, sinking the hips if we can. Soften back down to your elbows. Continue to try to maintain now the integrity of a straight spine. Can you feel your shoulder blades? Are they flat? Sometimes it's really challenging to feel that left side if you're righty. Gently rocking your hip toward the floor from one corner to the opposite corner. Please be careful with your knees. Gently soften down. And lightly come back up. Relaxing, sit into your hip. Bring your legs forward. And just sit with me. Long legs. Give yourself room. Take your time. Nice and tall. Push the heels away. Push the knees down. Push the back of the thighs. Draw the belly in. Sweep the arms. Inhale. Turn your palms back. All the way back. Fingertips back. Lengthen the arms until they touch the floor. Lift your chest up more. Gently walk back with your hands one at a time until you feel a comfortable recline with straight arms, flat back, chin to your throat, ears to your shoulders, lifting your chest constantly. Now feel the ribs pulling away from the hips. Feel the belly pulling in and the tail pulling forward. Point the toes, roll your thighs. Breathe. As we inhale, with your hands, you're going to lift up first. So increase the tension in your belly to lift up the body, just enough to bring the arms all the way up, lifting to a seated pose. Push the heels away, reaching all the way down. Get the belly to come down first, lengthen the spine, draping over your thighs. Releasing completely down. And come back up. Relax, release, and soften. Bring that left leg underneath. Try to get that leg so far back that the knee itself is in the middle and the heel is out behind the side of the hip without letting the foot disrupt the hip to the floor. So comfortable. And it doesn't have to be the knee, does not have to be perfectly out in front, but if you can, what you can. Get it as close as you can. Carefully, you're going to keep adjusting anyway I promise you that much, because we're going into a half lotus. The best that you can would have bent that knee upward, traveling the foot out to the opposite side in hopes of allowing the knees to drop toward each other. So my hips are tight, no doubt. But I'm asking my leg to soften me forward and down, and asking my foot what it can to pull in, and sometimes I give it a little nudge with my hand. But just sitting here, nothing else. Breathing and focusing in the mind. Allow your hands to gently come together and sit up tall. Breathe. You can sit here. If you need to hold on, you hold on. If you want more, you can bring your hands to your heart. You keep asking that knee to melt down, even if it doesn't go. Okay? Motion is simple and yet complex. So what's the tensions? If you draw your heel toward your thigh, in that action, you're going to feel a tension. As you feel that tension, you could extend a little further. If you intensify the same thing on the other leg, it's going to help you to maintain your posture. With tension and caution, you're asking your knee itself to move. And breathe. And relax, and release, and soften. Let's go to the other side. Oh, that feels so wonderful. The health of your legs sometimes requires what seems to be a challenging tension. And that's only because sometimes we're not used to working all the muscles in the legs, just a few for walking. So engaging the mind into activating the pulling of your heels toward the thighs in this pose, the belly pulling and the body constantly lifting. And the body soft and gentle without hunching yourself, okay? Breathing. So let's try the other side. If you can. And notice what's comfortable for you. Notice where your body allows you to go. Notice how I use my arm as a lever to help take the tension off my knee, my leg. Sometimes my hip is too tight. Right? When I can, I go further. Nothing too serious. Just what we can. Breathe. And relax, and release, and soften. Get the legs lengthen out, shake them out. Blow up those knees a little bit if you're feeling a lot of tension in them. It always feels good to manipulate yourself. Just a little bit release of tensions like the tendons. Yeah? Okay, take a deep breath. Let's swing back around onto the mat into a tabletop. I'm going to remove my blanket. We're going to do a couple of standing poses now that we're limbered up. Tabletop. So from tabletop, plank pose, downward facing dog. Now slowly bending your knees, lift up your heels. We're going to walk gently. Keep that body from moving. Don't look up. Keep walking the feet. Let them take the load. Flatten out your back. Lift up your chest. Sweep the arms out to the sides. Keep everything flat at the shoulders. Don't let them go back. Don't let them go forward. And rise. Inhale all the way up. Keep your hands shoulder width apart. Breathing, allowing yourself to lean to the right side. Feel your heart. Stretch. Inhaling, coming back up. Let's lean over to that left side. Feel that body. Gently. Inhale, come back up and relax. Stepping back with the right leg for a triangle pose. Nice and long. Draw the belly in, pushing through the hips. Take your time. Remember to ground your feet, lining up your second and third toe. Keep the hips pushing as the body lengthens. Try not to pull your arm back, but your waistline rotating your spine. Feel the hips pushing more. Careful not to lock your knee. Stay what you can now. And gently come back up. We're going to step forward, all the way up. We're going to step back with the left leg. As we inhale, step back with that left leg. I turn so you can see me better. Breathe. Feel your feet sinking in. Feel your body getting ready. In your breathing, focus on your breath. It's the exhale that moves you. The inhale that pauses you and allows you to relax. The exhale that moves you. Taking your time. Sometimes we need several inhales and exhales. Careful with your knee. Don't lock it. Careful. Lengthen. So now there's a way, come back up, for me to see how you are through Zoom. Private, semi-private classes, okay? So if you're interested in taking a Zoom class, I started them. Wow, it is so much fun. I did a kickboxing class. Sweep your arms up to the sky, inhale. Very cool. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Here goes my granddaughter and my wife.
Hi guys. Come on.
What do we call it? Social what? Ooh. Take a deep breath. Sweeping the arms outward and upward, way up high. Star pose. In one sweep, try to lift your foot off the floor, extending yourself. Try to stay as flat through it all as you can. Breathing. Engage that bottom leg. Engage that leg off the floor. Head to the shoulders. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side. Take your time. And come back down. Sweep your arms to the sky. Into a back bend. Reaching up further. Separate the ribs and hips. Pull the tail. Pull the knees. Reaching up. Soften your heart up further. Inhale, come back up. Into a forward bend. Grabbing your elbows, let the arms dangle your head between them. A little pumping of the body up and down, releasing more tension. Relaxing, soften the arms. Rolling the spine, inhale. Sweeping the arms. So here, hands come to the heart. Now, the best that you can always hold on to a wall if you need to lift one foot across. If you can, come here, bending through the knee, pushing the hips back, allowing yourself. Keep everything straight and square. Maybe you could flatten your knee even with your heel. Maybe you could touch both elbows to your heel and knee. Keep yourself square. And come back up. Other side. Sweeping the arms. Exhale to the heart. When you're ready, I wasn't ready. Take your time though. Get yourself ready. Let that leg focus on getting it down on the floor. Ask the legs to work. Ooh, this one's tight, huh? And come back up. And relax, shake it out, shake it out. Balancing. Again, use the wall if you need to. I'm going to start with my left arm, left leg. Turn your palm inside, thumb pointing back. We're going to allow the inside of the ankle into that hand. Reaching that right arm, bending the elbow, bending the knee, keeping them bent, and gently leaning. Bend the knee a little bit and extend upward. Breathe. Soften. If you can go further. And relax. And release and soften. Let's go to the other side. Remember, you can hold the wall. Don't be afraid of the wall. It's good support. Now, relax and gently stand to your mountain pose. Breathe. Focus on turning everything on even more. Rounding the legs. Take a deep breath. Feel the belly draw deeper into the spine. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the arms, reach up high, eyes facing to the fingers. Softly reaching up and back a little further, let the heart lift more. Soften the hips, pushing them forward, bend the knees, reaching further up and back. Inhale, coming up. Keep your knees together, keep your feet together, coming down to a lightning bolt. Turning, breath, pressing your feet, knees forward. Sitting into your chair, lightning. Reach. Diving all the way down. Let's step back with one leg and then the other to plank pose. Let the hips softly drop toward the floor, shoulders back. Don't touch the floor. If you need to, of course you can. But if you can't, draw the shoulder blades back more, lift up the chin, let the toes come down, flat. Draw your body forward more. Breathing. And child's pose. Wide knees, close toes, melting yourself down. Take a deep breath. Release all your tension. Inhale, come back up. Tabletop, let's sweep the arm, left arm up to the sky. Breathing. You're going to sweep it around and underneath the arm. Gently come down to the floor. Shoulder touches first. Let that arm come around the back. Gently rotate. around. Take top. Right arm coming up. Inhale. Exhale, soften through. Right down to your shoulder. Allow the weight on the shoulder first. Arm comes around. Gently wrap that shoulder. Lift your chest. And relax. Gently come back up. Let's have a seat. Sitting with your feet, soles of your feet together. Bring your feet in. Adjust your hips from side to side. Softly bring your thumbs inside the ball joints. Wrap your fingers around your toes as we draw the feet open. Legs stay together, knees pushing down. Draw the belly in and the tail forward. Draw your shoulders forward, round your back, chin to your throat. Drawing your forehead down toward your belly button. And relax, gently come back up. Softly extending upward. Keep the soles of your feet together. Bring them forward a little bit. I'm going to use my blanket so it's not on the hard floor. Keep the soles of the feet together. Hands come back. Chest up. Pressing the knees down. I'm readjusting myself for my comfort. Draw the tail forward. Draw the belly in. Shoulder blades back. Can you lift your hips? If you can lift your hips, can you bring your hips further forward and then down to the floor? Bring your hands in a little bit more. And let's do that same thing. Push the knees down. Draw the belly in. Draw the tail forward. Pull the hips forward if you can. And soften the hips down. Breathe. Gently walking your body up with your fingers. Holding as far as you can. Let the pubes roll underneath and down. Back of the thighs roll back. Reaching gently down. Now we're trying to work those elbows to the floor so that maybe we can wrap those arms underneath those knees. Eventually working them up onto the back. But today, just to start, a little something. Feel the knees pushing you down. Feel the shoulders open. Relax your arms. Gently come back up. And softly rise. Now pushing it. Gently, easy pose. Nothing big, nothing hard. Bring your right hand across your left leg. A little twist. Inhale. Gently come back around. A little twist to the other side. Inhale. Gently come back around and relax. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Allowing your hands to touch, soften your hands to your heart with a little bow of your head. Let your eyes close with gratitude in your heart. Giving thanks to yourself with a deep breath, for the kindness you've shown yourself. Inhale. With gratitude in your heart, giving thanks to the universe, to the source of your existence, to the higher you, for your existence and our connections meant together. May the lights of love, peace, and kindness always be your guides. And as we inhale, one last time, allow the head to lift, the eyes begin to open. Namaste.